Yeah, उधर दो.
I'm Dr. Uday, first year PG.
On what?
The condition of the patient, I guess.
Bollywood actors usually save lives using dramatic dialogues. But let's see something different today. Ayushmann Khurrana as Doctor. So is it gonna be realistic or just good acting? Let's find out in today's video. Hey everybody, Dr. Bob here. If you don't know me, I'm an ENT surgeon based in India and I make medical video reactions and give constructive feedbacks based on their medical accuracy. So let's get into it.
प्रियंका सिंह
जी.
मैं ऋचा के साथ आपको मिला था, गर्लफ्रेंड है मेरी.
ओह हाँ.
वो क्या बोल रहा था कि बचपन से सपना था मेरा ऑर्थो लेने का, और आपको ऑर्थो मिल गई.
मेरा भी सपना था.
मुझे गायनी मिली है.
वाओ.
मजाक उड़ा रही हो?
नहीं.
तो एक काम करते हैं ना, तुम गायनी ले लो, मैं ऑर्थो ले लेता हूँ.
What?
Well, I don't think that's how it works in India because the fact that once you get your seat allotment, which basically like you write your NEET examination, you get your rank, then you apply for state quota or all India quota. So once you apply for that, then you apply your list of colleges which you want based on the sequential order. So based on the response what you get from them, they'll call you for counseling and they give you and they tell you this is what you get for your rank, what you deserve. And we have to give what all options we want, like which all branches we want, like obstetrics, gynecology, ophthalmology, like that. So once you get what is yours, then there's no change. Well, if you get first round, you get something, you can go to the respective college, pay the fees and secure the seat. Or if you want, you can upgrade to a next round. That means you're applying for one more time for the next round, upgradation. So that is something, again, it's in your hand. It's not something where you can switch or something like that. And whereas if you're trying to get into a college where there's no seat, but another person who didn't want to take up that seat, like he backs out, then you can try to apply for that seat. Otherwise, this switch and exchange doesn't really work.
अनीश इज फुल. सक्शन कब तो जल्दी. फीटल डिस्ट्रेस लग रहा है. अरे अंदर कहाँ?
मैम वो
क्या न्योता मिला है? कोई आदमी दिख रहा है यहाँ?
Yeah, उधर दो.
I'm Dr. Uday, first year PG.
तो फ्रेशर पार्टी चल रही है यहाँ. बाहर निकलो. बाहर निकलो. आउट.
Dude, aren't you sensible enough? You literally barged into someone in labor, they're giving birth, recent procedure, they're in so much stress to deliver the baby, especially gynecs. You don't mess around with them. You will know once you deal with them. So he's like in the wrong place, wrong time. And definitely there's this concept about whenever new joinee comes in, you have to give an introduction to all the seniors individually, respectfully. Otherwise, ego gets hurt and then you're going to have a hard time in the post-graduation phase. And that's where the full era of toxicity begins. So yeah, this guy should have just probably left soon and probably come back some other time and do the introduction. And not during the procedure time.
Hello ma'am, Dr. Uday Gupta, first year.
10 दिन लेट हैं आप. शगुन का और एक दिन ले लेते. आइए.
चढ़ावा है.
Okay, very nice. Well, there's this concept about getting your seat allotted and then you apply to the the college, right? So every candidate, postgraduate candidate won't have a fixed date of joining. Some will have second round, third round, mop-up round, stray vacancy. So they will come in their respective times. The teacher didn't have to make a big scene out of it. And secondly, the seating arrangement. I have not seen something like this because usually what happens is the seating arrangement is that the first rows will be taken up by the new joiners, first years, then second years, then third years. So they follow the hierarchy. So all the new people get to the first row, that's it. All the seniors sit at the back. So that's how it's how what I have seen. Here it is different, and it's a movie. So yeah. So if you're watching till here, you found something valuable, you know what to do. Don't forget to leave a like and do subscribe to our channel for more.
जूनियर है ना, जूनियर की तरह.
Okay. What's going on? क्या चल रहा है?
look at बदतमीजी कर रही है, बोल रही है आंखें नीचे करो. कोई तरीका है?
तो आंखें नीचे कर. सीनियर, कल बोलेगी पेशेंट को आनी माँ देके उसका टट्टी साफ करो तो करने का. सीनियर, और अभी आंखें नीचे कर. ए, थर्ड बटन.
Dude, you know that this is how things work. I mean, if he did MBBS, then he would know how this whole ragging things work, and that pretty much comes into play in post-graduation also, but less, less intense, probably because everyone have their own set of problems in post-graduation to deal with, and they'll have their own things to handle and go around with. So this is something, last thing to worry about. And ragging something, as you know, something to be very careful about. These days it's very strict. You get monetary fine from 50,000 to 1 lakh, 2 lakh fine. Your parents will be called. The institution will be black labeled. Apart from that, there's even criminal charges that can be even put. If it goes really bad out of the hands of the principal or the dean of the institution, it can go to an extent where it can be fined under the Indian Penal Code and even get imprisoned or pay huge penalties for this. So be careful. Even if mute spectator for ragging is also inclusive of conducting the ragging session. So be careful.
ठीक है. इस पेशेंट की प्रोग्नोसिस कौन बताए? मैम. You?
Me?
Yes, last man standing. You.
Ma'am, it really depends.
On what?
On the condition of the patient, I guess.
You don't crack jokes like that. When your professor's literally taunting you or questioning you something, you really just keep your calm. If you think you don't know, just say sorry, I don't know, or sorry, I'll study and come back, or something like that. But once they see you're being smart, over smart, back answer, it'll get to their nerves. And some professors, they won't forget even till your last day. When you give your final exam, viva also, they'll remember it. I've seen my own colleagues who've got screwed so much that purposely in front of the external examiner, they'll say this student never came for classes, this student never showed up studying, was very responsible and never was a good student to pass or something. They can really ruin your image in the final exam. So be careful, this is not a joke.
हाँ, उसको चेक कर.
Boy, okay. I mean, I saw the seniors out there were wanting to go and push him to do it because they would have obviously got it, and it's just a regular thing. Like if you ask gynecs out there, anyone working in the gynecology department, they would know that they would have got some time in their life pee, poop, blood on their bodies, and it's an emergency. Sometimes they wouldn't even have time to wear masks or regular full equipment to go and be a part because the baby would be coming out in labor. So definitely hats off to all the gynecs out there. You guys doing a great work, working 24/7 around the clock, being there for every emergency cases. So definitely it's a great thing. So the good things and the happy moments come with the price of all this disgusting things also. But end of the day, that's really important. That satisfaction you get from saving a patient, right? So yeah. Portraying a doctor on screen might look easy because end of the day it's just a movie, but in the real life with these working day and night, what they've portrayed in the movie, that shows the actual difficulties, and maybe that's just probably the 5% of what is actually seen. Rest 95% can't even imagine what these medical students, interns, postgraduates go through this journey of becoming a doctor. So again, I hope you guys liked today's video of reacting to a amazing scenes by the actor Ayushmann Khurrana as a doctor. So do let me know in the comment section down below which more videos you guys want me to react. And as always, you guys take care, stay safe. This is Dr. Bob signing on.